The goal, like I said, is to simplify. So literally, let it go. Let me tell you, I'm so heavy on experiences. I will do it by myself if I don't have anybody else to do it with. What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Shakira, and I'm back at it with another video. Hey y'all. So today's Thursday, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Simplify and Save September. We are currently in the month of September, and I know you guys are going to see this like later in the month or towards the end of the month, but that's okay. You can still do this at any point in time that you feel necessary for your life. I just did it because it kind of just rolled with the flow. Hey girl, y'all hear Serenity. Y'all already know she's in the background. Ma'am, I'm recording. Mommy recording. She laughing. So I just want to talk to y'all about like why I chose to do Simplify and Save. Many of you guys who've been here for a while, you already know I do things like this on my channel. I have a home playlist where I declutter, I clean, and do all those things, organize my space. But I have been like dropping little, I guess like little, not clues because I didn't even really know for sure, but I have been just saying like little things like, oh, I just live a simple lifestyle, or I just like simple things, or I'm gonna change my home aesthetic to like just these colors and just things like that. I have been saying, not knowing that it will all like tie together and put a little bow on it. So I came across like minimalist lifestyle, you know, from being on YouTube and watching videos, and also being on Pinterest, shout, because Pinterest has it all. Like, y'all, if you're not on Pinterest, I don't know what you're doing. Pinterest is like the Google for just inspiration on inspiration on inspiration. You can go down a rabbit hole in there, so just brace yourself. But let's just start off with what a minimalist is. A minimalist person is someone who seeks usefulness, simpleness, and clarity. Okay? Your girl is like I'm a type A person, but I have so much going on in my brain. I be like scatterbrain. It'd be too much. Like, I couldn't even focus on one thing at a time. So I knew that, okay, I gotta do something because this is not gonna work. And then I saw it starting to go into my son and his life and the way he was doing stuff, and it triggered me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta fix this because clearly he's a reflection of me. And I was like, God help me. What do I need to do? So one day I was driving on the highway, and y'all, I am a type of person, like the Holy Spirit speaks to me through words, or he'll give me like little signs. But there was a sign on the highway and it said simplify. I said, it literally was like ding, 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 Simplify and Save September is coming up. Like, I saw that in August, probably at the beginning of August, and I was like, Simplify and Save September. We are going to declutter our home. I'm not going to spend any unnecessary money, because I am also like that shopper who like goes to the store, and if I see something, then I'm like, oh, let me try this. Or I go to Dollar Tree and I'm just buying stuff just to buy stuff that I don't need. So I was like, yes, Simplify and Save September. Thank you, God, for that word. Because your girl needed to focus and I needed clarity. So a minimalist also pursues a lifestyle where they focus more on experiences over possessions, things that really make them happy in life, and not spending their money on things that don't matter. And I have always been saying, like on all my vision boards or every year, is I'm making room for more of what matters in my life, in my dream life. I always say that, not knowing that it would lead to Simplify and Save September. So that's pretty much what a minimalist is, what simple living looks like. So the goal for September is 30 bags in 30 days. Pretty much I'm decluttering my entire home. I created a schedule for every single day of the month where I'm going to organize and declutter a space, and I have to have a bag full of trash or donations or whatever that I'm getting rid of, because this is going to help me to simplify my home. And I also can't spend any money on anything that's outside of our obviously necessities, like my household bills and groceries and stuff like that. Can't spend any extra money. Like I said, the purpose is to simplify and save, and to get a grip on my focus, on my brain, so that I can focus on one thing at a time. So you probably are wondering, well, how to get started with this? Well, first you want to remove the easiest stuff. Do not tackle this head on thinking that I gotta empty my whole house and clean up in one day. It's not possible, sis. Like I said, I created a schedule, and you can create a schedule for yourself of every area in your home. And if you guys want like a template, I will share one in the description box below. Number 2, after you go ahead and remove the easiest things first, you're going to, number 2, remove the large items, okay? And as you go about your day, your schedule, for whatever space you're working on, get rid of the easy stuff, and then look at the large stuff that you don't use, haven't used in over 6 months to a year. Get rid of this, and discard the large stuff. Number 3 is you're gonna have your 4 categories, which I've talked about this on my channel before. You have donate, you have sell, trash, and keep. And really, for me, like, I don't feel like going through the hassle of selling things this go around, because I've already done that. So I'm pretty much just donate, trash, and keep. I took out the sell category this time for myself. So you can, condense that list to however fits your needs. And then number 4, you want to break the larger spaces into smaller bite-sized spaces. So for example, if you're going to be doing your closet, like for me, I have a huge closet, which is my beauty boutique. I broke that down into smaller categories. So for example, makeup on one day, hats, accessories, and purses on another day, clothes on one day, shoes on another day. Like, break it down into small bite-sized pieces so you're not overwhelmed. And then number 5, just work until your bite-sized categories are like completely organized and simple. Okay, and the goal, like I said, is to simplify. So literally let it go. I know you're going to come across some emotional things and things you have emotional attachment to, but you can have a box for keepsakes. That's okay. I'm not saying get rid of like keepsakes. Like, I love pictures. Like, I would never get rid of my pictures. So I have a box, or I have photo albums with those pictures, but we need to make it, what do I want to say? Like, make it useful. Okay, if I just got a bunch of pictures just thrown away somewhere, then so yes, I put my pictures in photo albums, or I'll frame them, or find something to do with the things that you have emotional attachments to that you can still like get to and actually be able to enjoy. If it's just stuffed away, then you probably just need to get rid of it, because you probably don't have that much of an emotional attachment to it. Next, how to maintain this lifestyle. Y'all, once you start living this lifestyle, you obviously have to keep up with it, just like anything you do in life. If you want to grow your hair, you got to keep up with the maintenance of it. So you have to maintain this lifestyle, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that as well. So number 1 is you want to shop quality, not quantity. Okay, I'm talking to myself because, sis, this is the thing that I do. If I see something that I like, or that I think that I can do something with, because I'm like a DIY queen too, I will buy like a bunch of them, or I will buy one of every color. And that's ridiculous. Like, girl, what are you doing? And then I'd be coming back, I'm like, why do I have so many of these? And it's because I be shopping quantity and not quality all the time. So shop quality, not quantity. Also, quality will obviously last longer. Number 2 is digitize movies and books. So I'm not really a movie gal. Like, I fall asleep on movies, so I don't really watch them, okay? And if we do watch a movie, it's really for my kids, well, for Sincere, and we'll watch a Netflix movie or Amazon Prime. But for books, I used to be your physical book gal. Like, that is me. I like the physical touch. I like to hold it. I want to highlight in my book. I want to make notes. I want to put sticky notes. Like, that's me. But now that I'm a mom and I'm like always on the go, your girl had to start using Audible books, okay? And I absolutely love it too. Like, I can still bookmark and clip and stuff in there as well. But y'all, I read more books because it's Audible, and it's just more convenient, when I'm on the go or in the car or whatever. Okay, so digitize. Okay, number three is eliminate, eliminate, eliminate. Okay, literally when I'm doing this for each space, I go through everything probably like 3 times. I do my first sweep, you know, of like what's the easiest. I do my second sweep of the large stuff, and I do my third sweep of like, okay, let's be realistic here. So eliminate, eliminate, eliminate. Number 4, invest in reusables. So number 1, this is just good for the earth. Like, if we're not polluting it and just discarding so much stuff. But like, for example, water bottles. I used to be the one who like buy cases of water bottles and stuff, and I have not bought any probably since the last grocery haul y'all saw, and I literally still had some in the garage because it was that much. And I had started using my cup, which y'all saw also on my Target haul. I bought me a new water bottle cup, and I have a ton of water bottles. I haven't, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. So I had bought me a new cup, which that's the one that I've been using and I'm dedicated to. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I think I have one other one, so I have 2, and that's okay to have 2 in rotation. But just use a reusable cup and have filtered water so you don't have to be discarding so many water bottles. And also like reusable bags. So if you shop at like Aldi, Sam's Club, or stuff like that, then you already know that you have to bring your own bag or however you're gonna store your things. So that's what I mean by reusables, and other stuff that applies to your life. Number 5, give everything a home. If it doesn't have a home, then it doesn't need to be in your home. So pretty much like, and if you take something out, put it back in its home, and train your kids to do the same. Like, I'm on my son all the time. Like, when he takes his toys out, like, okay, where's its home? Where does it go? Because if I see it, I'm picking it up and it's going in the trash, because clearly you don't care about it and it's not his home and you abandon it. Okay, and y'all already know your girl got abandonment issues up here. So we are not abandoning our items either. Everything needs a home. Number 6 is invest in experiences. Y'all know we are so heavy on the experience over here. Okay, we don't like to buy like a bunch of gifts and things like that. We like to experience. Okay, let me tell you, I'm so heavy on experiences, I would do it by myself if I don't have anybody else to do it with. And y'all, this is what I just love about my husband. Like, when I wanted to go to the Beyonce concert, like, that wasn't something that he was interested in or wanted to do, but he bought my tickets, front row, dropped me off to the door, picked me up at the door. I was pregnant with Sincere, y'all, at the Beyonce concert by myself. And I'll pop a picture and say I can see, because your girl was cute. But yes, like, I'm that girl. I will go have an experience by myself, which I'm so excited. This month I'm actually going to Women That Are Loose by myself, and I'm just so excited for what that experience is going to be like. But I'm that girl. I love experiences, and if other folks can't go or won't go, I'm going. I don't care. Because I did that in high school, like waiting, you know, trying to do the group trips, and people never had their money right or couldn't do this. And ever since then, I said, you know what, I'm not doing this no more. I will go, even if it's by myself. But yes, for my kids, like, I love to give them experiences. You know, we do a lot of like family activities together, or I may travel with them and take them to different places, or we try new food places. Like, we are heavy on the experience. Okay. Number 7, you're going to need to re-audit your life frequently. And when I say re-audit your life, you're going to have to just sit back and reflect. Okay, what is working and what's not? Like, have life check-ins. So if you're in a relationship or you're married, then obviously you probably have like marriage check-ins or relationship check-ins. You have family check-ins with your kids and your spouse. You have work check-ins. Same thing for your life. You need a life check-in. Audit how things are going. How did things go this month? What did I see not working well? What did I see that could have been better? And adjust, y'all. That's it. Like, life is about moving, adjusting, sticking to. Like, that's just what we have to do, because one thing about life is it's gonna keep on going. Okay, it's not stopping for anyone. So you have to readjust your life accordingly. And number 8, I would say cut meaningless expenses out, and hence why I named it Simplify and Save. Because, not saying that you just gotta save all your money and never like treat yourself, because obviously I said experiences and that costs money to have experiences. But meaningless expenses such as like what's one for me? Oh, I could tell you. A meaningless expense for me, I will tell y'all, because I had to do that this year, not because like I intentionally wanted to, but because it just didn't fit with my life anymore and my schedule. So getting my nails done, y'all. I do not go to the nail shop to get my nails done anymore. Like, you know, your girl wears press-ons, okay? Or I just won't do anything, because I couldn't go to the nail shop every 2 weeks, like, and try to find a babysitter for my kids. Like, it was just too much. And also getting my lashes done. Like, I don't even put on falsies anymore. Like, I still can if I want to, you know, put a false lash on. But I just put some mascara and call it a day. And I'm okay with that. Like, I still look beautiful. It doesn't add value to me or take away value from me. Like, my press-on nails work just fine, you know, accordingly when I want to do so. So, that was just a meaningless expense. And activity that I couldn't do anymore because of my situation. So you have to just look at your life and figure out, okay, what is like meaningless and like not really necessary, is not really bringing me joy, whatever that looks like for you. You have to audit your life. And then lastly, I want to talk about a reward system, honey. Okay, you have got to set a reward so that you can be motivated to complete the task that you set at hand. Like, I created this whole schedule for September to literally declutter something every single day. And y'all, that's a huge task. That's a lot of work. And you know, sometimes we start stuff and we stop because it's just like not motivating us or we're not into it. But if you set a reward, and you know like you're gonna reward yourself or get something out of this, then you're more likely to do it. So I say do a small and a large reward for such a heavy project like this, because girl, you deserve it. Like, after doing all this work in 1 month, you are going to deserve to treat yourself. So for example, a small reward can be like treating yourself to lunch, or getting a massage or something like that. Like, that's small. A big reward could be like replacing a piece of furniture in your home, or buying yourself a new car, or taking a trip. Like, those are big rewards. So make sure you reward yourself for the hard work that you do, because just because Serenity, y'all, sis just don't want me to be great with my video. She got so much to say. Sis, you're being disruptive. And quiet on set, okay? Quiet on set. Just because it's not a traditional job that people may, you know, credit to, doesn't mean that you're not hitting goals. Like, this is a goal that you set, and if you hit it, then you deserve to reward yourself. Just like at a job, when you hit a goal in a quarter or whatever, you get a raise, you get a bonus. Like, that's just what this is. And that's just how I had to start looking at my life, because I am an entrepreneur, and I have to run my business like a business. Like, just because it's my life doesn't mean it's not a business, if that makes sense. But that's a whole other video that I'll go into at a different time, because your girl just don't want me to be great recording today. But I hope that basically helps you guys with what simplify and save September looks like for me, and what living a simplistic, minimalist life looks like. There's a ton of videos on it if you want to really dive deep, but I just wanted to like give you guys some surface information and something to get started with, like practical tips. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and comment down below and let me know, what are you going to get started with decluttering first. And as always, make sure you walk by faith and slay, plus pray each and every day, because God, He will make a way. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.